Hey guys, we're going to now add the JavaScript and jQuery to make this game come to life. So we want to go to our script and make sure that the document's ready. Okay, and we want to set our initial variables of x, and that's going to be equal to the actual letter x. Same thing with O. It's going to be equal to O. And we're also going to have a variable called turns, and that's going to be set to 0. Okay, and turns is going to keep track of our turns. Okay, so a person will go, this will be 1, the next person goes 2, all the way up to 9. Okay, now we want to add a click function for the board list item. Okay, so we'll say jQuery and then board li, and I'm going to do a .on. You can do .click if you want, and function. Okay, let's just make sure that this is working. Alright, good. So basically what we need to do here is to check for a row of 3. Okay, so we want to check if spot 1, 2, and 3 all have zeros, or spot 1, 4, and 7, or 1, 5, and 9. Okay, so we're going to check those combinations. Okay, so let's go ahead and write if, and then this is going to be quite a statement. Okay, so we're going to check, actually, you know what, let's put all our spots into variables. Okay, so we'll say variable spot 1 is equal to spot 1 just it'll look a little bit neater. Okay, so let's see, 2, alright, so let's check to see if spot 1 dot has class 0, alright, and spot 2 dot has class O, and spot 3 dot has class O. Okay, we know that if this is true, then O is going to be the winner. Alright, so we need to do all combinations. So we're going to just stick on the end here an OR. Alright, and just going to copy this here. Okay, so another combination would be 4, 5, and 6. So spot 4, 5, and 6. Okay, another combination would be 7, 8, 9. Okay, 1, 4, and 7. So 1, 4 and 7. And what else? We have 2, 5, and 8. 2, 5, and 8. And 3, 6, 9. This is quite a few. Okay, and I'm going to copy this. And we got 1, 5, and 9. One, 5, 9. And finally 3, 5, and 7. Three, 5, 7. Now if this is true, then we're going to alert. Alright, and we're going to say winner is O. Okay, and then we got to do a few more things. We want to change, let's see, board li dot text. Okay, we're just going to set to the plus. Alright, actually I'd like to use single quotes. Alright, so set that. Set all the list items to plus. We want to remove the disable class. So li dot remove class disable, and we want to remove all the X's and O's as well. Actually, I want this. Okay, remove class O and X. Alright, so now we want to test the same thing with X's. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. Alright, and right here we're going to say else if. Actually, I'm just going to paste this. Okay, so else if spot 1. Okay, we want to change these to X's. So let's do this the easy way. We'll do a search, replace, X. Okay, find next. Okay, so then if this is true, then the winner will be X. And again, we want to remove disable O and X. Alright, and then we're going to add another else if. Okay, and this if is going to say if turns is equal to 9. Okay, and then I'm going to copy this. Then we're going to just alert tie game. Whoop. Tie game. Okay, not only that, but we're going to set the turns to 0. Okay, and then we're also going to put another else if. So this whole script is basically a bunch of else ifs. Okay, we're going to check and see if this, we want to see if this dot has class disabled, then we want to send an alert Okay, and we're just going to say this spot is already filled. So now we're going to check to see if whose turn it is, and we can do that by checking to see if the turns is an even number or not. Alright, so we're going to say else if. Okay, so turns, and then we're going to use the %, 2, and we're going to say if that's equal to 0, and we want to increment the turns variable. Okay, and then we're going to set this dot text to the O variable. Okay, and then we also want to add the disable class and the O class. Okay, so this dot add class. Okay, and we're going to add disable because the turn has been taken, and O, so that, whoops, I keep putting 0, so that it's green. Alright, and then we're going to do the check again. We're going to run this check again to see if 0 has the winning positions. Okay, I'm going to grab this, put this in here. Okay, so we're just going to do another alert if O wins. Okay, winner is O, and then we're going to set the turns to 0. Okay, and we'll say else. And I'm going to grab from here to here, and I'm going to do the same for X. Okay, so this dot text X. Okay, we're going to add class disable and X, and then all of these need to be X, so we're going to do this the easy way. Search, replace. Okay, let's see. Find next, replace. Just replace all these with X's. Alright. Okay, and then the alert, the winner is going to be X. I should actually make these capital, these winner. Actually, that should have been X down here. Yeah, I mean, there are other ways of course, there's other ways of building this tic-tac-toe game. You might want to put everything in a function and do some looping, but I don't want to get too complicated. I just want to try to keep it simple. Is it the prettiest code? No, but it's going to work. Alright, so the last thing we want to do is the reset handler. Okay, so we want to go down here. Okay, so we want to get the reset ID, and we're going to say dot on click function. Okay, and we're going to grab the board li and set the text. Actually, we can just copy up here. We already have this code. Just grab this. And we also want to set the turns to 0. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this. Okay, so we're getting unexpected token on 25, and that's because our last check here we have an OR. Okay, we can't have that, and right here too. Yeah, all these. I want to get rid of the last OR state, the OR operator. Okay, line 95, which is this. You know what, I think we may have, there's so many curly braces in this code, we may have an issue. You know what, I think one of these goes up here. '86, which is this. Oh, alright, so we need a curly brace right here as well. That should be alright, so save that. Okay, reload. Okay, let's win. Okay, winner O. Reset game works. Alright, good. So it seems to work. Oh, one thing, it's letting us click on one that's already there, so something's wrong there. And I see what's wrong here. We have if has class disabled. This should be disabled, no D on the end. Okay, so let's try this again. There we go. It's already been filled. Alright, so that's it. I will try to clean up this code a little bit for the program files. Feel free to mess around with it. It's basically a starting point for a more functional game. So hope you learned something, and thanks for watching.